everyone, and welcome to the introduction video for our Pokemon Platinum Randomized Egglocke. This is a series where you guys get to decide on what Pokemon I will be using throughout this playthrough. Now for the people in the back who don't know what an Egglocke is, here is all the info you need. The Egglocke challenge is basically the same as the Nuzlocke, but instead of using the first Pokemon I catch on the route, I swap it out for an egg you guys sent in to use as my encounter. Every encounter must be swapped out for an egg. Dupe's Claws will be used because I'm sure if the same Pokemon is sent in, like Eevee for example, it can be evolved into different types of evolutions, so this will be added to the challenge. So now you get the idea on what an Egglocke is, here's a little short tutorial on how to make the eggs for this series. Alright everybody, this is going to be the part of the tutorial where I show you guys how to make eggs to use in our Pokemon Platinum Egglocke. So this tutorial is super duper easy and it's super quick, so it shouldn't really take more than 5 minutes to make both of these eggs. So you guys are going to be allowed to send 2 eggs in at a time. I really wanted to do just one, but I don't know how many eggs I'm actually going to get for this thing, so I decided you can send 2 in at maximum. So 2 eggs per person, okay? So best thing to do when we load this up is download Pokemon Generator. I'll put a link to download for it down below in the description. Download it, set it all up, and you'll be good to go. So here what I want to do is I want to show you guys what type of Pokemon you're going to generate. So remember, it still has to be a baby Pokemon. I know it is randomized, but it still has to be a baby Pokemon. If you send me a friggin' Charmeleon, I'm not going to use it. It's got to be Charmander, okay? So we're going to go with Charmander as our first Pokemon. So the nickname, we can call it, just give it whatever you would like to. Tick that box so the name has been nicknamed, because that's what you want to make sure you do. If you just don't tick this box, send it as Drake, it's not going to have that nickname when we hatch it. So click that little box there, and the nickname will be fully set. Keep the experience at 0 and the level at level 1. Because in an Egglocke, whatever the Pokemon's level is you capture when you're out in the wild, that's the level that I have to do, like put the rare candies up to. So keep it at level 1, makes it a little bit easier for me. So Adamant as well, you could go ahead, change up the nature, give it Adamant, give it Modest, give it whatever you would like to. Remember, it's randomized, so I'm not really too fussed on what you want to do with it. Held item, again, it's the same thing. You can literally just give it anything you want, like a plasma card, just for example. I don't know why. Literally give it anything that you would like to, and you'll be all set there. Happiness, keep it 0. I can't stress this enough. You need to keep it at 0 because if you put it at 255, it's going to take me forever to hatch this thing, okay? Keep it at 0, please. Just makes it easier. It's like literally moving and I can hatch this thing, okay? Ability, have fun with it. Literally, like, put anything that you would like to. Not something super bad, I guess, like Poison Heal. And I friggin' don't have something like a Toxic Orb, because then I'm screwed, alright? Just give it something that can be used, I guess. So if you want to give it, like, Shed Skin or Sheer Force, that'd be pretty dope with a Charmander. You can give it that. Keep the ability at 1 there. Country, you can literally just keep it here. The Origin, like I said, put whatever you would like to. Or if you're gonna, like, if you're gonna send me, like, a Charmander, put it from Fire Red. If you're gonna send me, like, a Nincada, put it from Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald, alright? It just makes it easier for everything. Here, you want to go ahead and click Shiny, if you are wanting to make it a shiny Pokemon, and you want to make sure it's an egg. Click the egg, just because then, when you set it into the box, and when you send me it, it's going to be an egg, alright? So keep it there as an egg. Met, you can go ahead and just keep it there. Location, whatever you would like to. I just usually put Route 1. It just makes it a little bit easier for yourself. Cherish Ball, literally you can put it in anything, so I want to put this thing in like a Dusk Ball. Keep the level at level 1. The date is probably like today's date, but that doesn't really matter. You can just set it to the date. Caught in the building. Catch it wherever you would like to. If you want to catch this thing in water, catch it in water. If you want to catch this thing in Dialga and Palkia, then you are going to Dialga and Palkia and capturing that thing, okay? Keep it there as the encounter. Don't click Fateful Encounter. This isn't going to allow me to use it as an egg, so just keep it that unticked and just make sure this egg thing is ticked here. Go over to stats and randomize EVs and IVs. Nothing too major to do about that. You could go ahead and give it 31 in everything if you would like to. Make it a little bit easier for me to play through this game, because Platinum is pretty difficult. You can literally do all that if you want to make it like such an insane beast. Since this thing's adamant, let's say we just do that and then keep everything 0. We'll throw the rest 4 in the HPs. So going over here, we can go to attacks. We can literally put anything on this thing. So I want to go for like Night Slash. If I want to go for, I don't know, some sort of like Razor Leaf. You can literally put anything on it. I'm not too fussed. Like I said, it's going to be randomized, so don't worry about it too much. Miscellaneous here, you want to make sure you go ahead and get all this like looking like this. Basically, you can generate the shiny ID. PID is the main thing I always leave to last, just after I've done like my attacks and everything like that. The PID is basically, it finds the Pokemon for you. So if we go here, so we have the Charmander, it's a modest nature, which we actually put. The shiny is tick, because that's what we're looking for. So all we do is press search, and it'll bring up some pocket monsters for us. Just click that, okay, and it's going to load it into it. So now we can go back over to miscellaneous, generate shiny ID, and of course you can put all these markers and stuff like that. I'm not too sure if the ribbons actually work. I tried it earlier, but it didn't work. But you can literally put any type of ribbons that you would like on the Pokemon. After all that thing's done, of course, just keep the, you can either put the male or female. I'm not too fussed about it. That doesn't really change anything. That's just my information. The OT, just keep it as like that, I guess. Because obviously it's going to be like transferred to me, so it doesn't really matter about the OD or anything, or OT or anything. So after you go ahead and look at everything, so of course if we want to put anything on it, if we want to change anything, let's give it a flame orb, because why not? Everything's looking sweet. Make sure the nickname box is ticked, because of course that's what we're going to need to do. Go over to this box when you're happy with everything. Just to make sure it's all set, I can go to set there and I can see the egg. If I view data, it's going to show me everything there. After you've done all of this, everything's looking all sweet, go to save Pokemon from tabs. Here, all you have to do is go ahead and nickname the file what you're calling this thing. So if I want to nickname my Drake egg, Drake, go ahead, click save, and then it should show up in your place where you saved it. So it's my documents, and here we go, we have the Drake Pokemon egg. And that is basically all you have to do, and then I'll put my link to my email down below in the description, and it's on screen for you right now as well. So literally it takes like 2 minutes to make an egg. That's all it takes. So people, sending your eggs is going to be about a crazy let's play. Like I said, you can send in 2, so you can change it up again. Call it anything you want. Change all the stuff up. When you're done with that, make sure you just go save Pokemon from tabs, send it again. In basically the same tutorial that I just showed you, make sure everything's all changed up. And that is basically all there is to creating an egg. So this concludes the whole tutorial on how to make an egg for our Pokemon Platinum Egglocke. So that's it. Remember to randomize the hell out of your mons and send them to my email located in the description. The faster you guys send in the eggs, the faster this Let's Play starts. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys are excited for this series, and I cannot wait for the first episode. Until next time, guys, I'll see you then.